But anyway, why I started riding motorcycles. You know, I grew up around motorcycles, buddies of mine that rode motorcycles, you know, and that kind of thing. And I tried a dirt bike or two, you know, 3-wheeler, 4-wheelers, ATV, that kind of thing. And they were fun, but I wasn't really interested. I didn't really start getting interested in the motorcycles till later in life. Not because I had kids or not because I got responsibilities, that kind of thing, because I was still pretty irresponsible anyway. But, that being said, it was one day, you know, I started watching people riding, and I had the proverbial friends that I know, you know, they're cruiser riders. And they had ended up passing away on a bike for real. And I'm not just saying that. They actually ended up doing that, which was pretty sad, you know. I felt bad for them. But they enjoyed doing it. I mean, I wasn't like going, oh, I'll never ride a motorcycle, man. You can die. But what I did do is I started wondering why people like riding them so much. So one day I decided I'm gonna go get a motorcycle. But before I do that, I'm gonna take some courses, because I started watching YouTube videos about bike riding, and I started running into some of the guys' channels that were safety conscious, that kind of thing. And I'm sure anybody who watches this content knows what I'm talking about, because they probably watch the same people. Anyway, I was watching them, and so I signed up for a beginner course. Well, I ended up getting a 2014 V-Star 650. Now, a lot of people may say, oh, that's not a good bike to start with, a 650, but it's a cruiser. At tops, it had 42 horses. I mean, it was... The biggest thing about that bike is it was heavy. It was about 519, something like that. So it wasn't like it was super powerful, but it was definitely more powerful than anything I was used to. So that being said, I took the course. I started like, I don't know, it's been a few years now, but not too many. I signed up for the course, I went to the program, I got on their 250, and it seemed like a lot of power. And I was thinking, with that 650, you know, hey, that's a big bike, that kind of deal. But in all reality, it's no different than a 400 or 500. Anyway, I ended up going to the course, and at the beginning, you know, they make you duck walk the bike, that kind of thing, which was not a big deal. But what really got to me was once we started doing the weaving and the slow weaves, all the slow maneuvers, because I was a noob. I mean, straight up, no experience, zero donuts. Went through the course. It was a 2-day course, and I didn't start venturing out on my V-Star till after the course. I still took my time. So I took my time, and I just rode around the block in the neighborhood. I practiced the emergency braking, the turning, so the counter steering, and they didn't really go into depth on counter steering that till later on in my progression. Anyway, So I kept practicing. It took me about 2 months to finally start getting out on the street and just going around the block. I worked my way up to where I was finally able to go certain distances, and then I'd turn around and ride back, and then finally I started getting all over to where I could go many places. So the journey was one that I took slow. I didn't care to take it fast. I wasn't looking to become Marc Marquez or any MotoGP guy. I wanted to get comfortable with my skill, learn the skill, and constantly practice, and that's what I did. So as I practiced, I got better. And as I got better, I started enjoying why people like to ride motorcycles. And that's the thing that got me, was that now I knew why people liked riding motorbikes. And I can tell you right now, I absolutely love riding, as you can see. A lot of fog, a lot of cold, but you know what? It kind of develops the skill. Anyway, that's why I enjoy riding motorcycles, because I got my skill level built up, and as it built up, I was able to do different things. And staying within my skill level when I was coming to the twisties, like these twisties here, these are the ones I learned on. As a matter of fact, I've met several motorcyclists out here that told me they've learned on these. Now, are they great for learning and practicing? Absolutely. They may not be the 10 of the Dragon, but they're definitely worth it. Now, one thing you do gotta be careful about out here, like in the winter, like it is now. It's not quite winter, but close. End of December. Anyway, I got good with my skill level on these twisties, and I started enjoying it. I'm just like this open, like right now. I'm out here, it's cold, but I'm still loving it. My hands are warm because I got heated gloves. And that's the biggest thing for me. Is that just the enjoyment of being out here. I mean, look at the fog and the trees. What's there not to enjoy? Anyway, the progression of my skill level, that's the biggest thing, is getting that progression up. And there are deer out in these woods. It's a national refuge. Anyway, yeah, so here I am today, making YouTube videos, enjoying riding, in the winter, in the rain, in the snow, in the slush, whatever. But yeah, it was other people's enjoyment that I seen that got me to ride motorcycles. But I feel like I did it the right way. I feel like I came to it in the right way, in the safest way possible. So for me, That's why I like riding motorcycles. Got to be careful on these streets because cars coming and going anyway. I love riding motorcycles. The experience is amazing. But yeah, that's what got me to ride motorcycles, is the love and enjoyment that other people were having. And when I seen that, that's when I knew that I wanted to ride motorcycles. And I ride them, and it looks like there's ice on here. Yeah, well, there's ice here, but not over there. The little mud ducks are swimming. Anyway, that's why I started riding motorcycles and have been riding. Why did you start riding motorcycles? I mean, that's really the question. Like, the love of motorcycling, the ability of these machines to do things that other machines can't do. I mean, for me, they're amazing. They have power, they have maneuverability, they're nimble. Can't complain, man. Anyway, that's why I started riding motorcycles. And one thing that I strongly believe is that I started out correctly by taking coursework, practicing, venturing slowly, and then getting out where I was comfortable, and then building that comfortable, basically the confidence and the skill level. So anyway, that's why I would say be vigilant, practice, continue to do coursework, learn from the coursework, practice what they teach you constantly, and there's years and years of motorcycling that we can have. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Well, dead ducks. Didn't even notice that.